Welcome back, YTPC. Mark, back to you with another video. Hope everyone is doing wonderful on this cloudy, chilly Thursday. Continuing to pick up subscribers at a steady pace. Not much for pipe related chat today. Wife ain't gonna like that. I just dumped ashes on the garage floor. Smoking my beautiful Savinelli 320 Roma Lucite. In it this morning, small batch Sunbear Tupelo. I have yet to have the Mountain Flower, was it, before this stuff? I'm wondering if I would like that as much as this. I don't know. I love this. This is probably like right there at the top of my favorite blends. It's just perfection. I actually met Jeremy Reeves at the pipe show and told him how much I love this blend. Please don't let it go away. It won't be. He acted like he's heard that plenty of times. Again, I want to apologize to all of those other presenters out there, people who subscribe to my channel or who I subscribe to theirs, and I didn't get to see. It's really crazy. I was there at the same time, walking around, videotaping. I think maybe many of us were just so focused on what we were doing, we completely missed each other. I got there right at 9 o'clock. Greg Tunnel take on his video, he said he got there at 9 o'clock. And I was really looking forward to maybe running into him, and we were at the same place at the same time. I never saw him. Kind of a bummer. But you need to check out his video from the pipe show. He did a great job. He had he covered it really well. I was doing more dodging people than actually trying to video. I was trying to videotape, but I was having to walk around so many people. I wasn't getting a lot of good footage, unfortunately. But so I found out yesterday our impending trip back to Tennessee, the one that's been giving us so many issues, is on hold. Thank God. I think they're actually going to try to just sit down and try to figure out the rest of the issues. And I don't know how long that'll be before we have to go back. But I also find out that they may be sending us to Miami, Florida next week, which would be just fine. Was looking at hotels. Surprisingly, some of the hotels down there they look nice and they're not that expensive. Well under the per diem amount that we get, which just doesn't make any sense to me. I'm not going to try to figure it out. It is what it is. There's some trips that we just get hammered on. Other trips it's like, wow, we're gonna have like a lot of money left here. We have one of our biggest customers is Target, so we hit all of their distribution centers and safeguard all of their maintenance machines. And Oh, they're scattered all over the country. So we'll see. It's looking like that's where we're going to be going, though. So that'll be a flying job. Won't be driving. Might not be out here smoking my pipe as much today. I have some training for work on the computer. More training. I gotta get that done. Get a few things done around the house. You know, things that so the wife don't have to do them. Watching this chipmunk come out of our damaged siding over here and our little barrier wall to our deck. That's going to be getting repaired. He's not going to like that. I hope that's not why. This just looks like it was rotted, but it's like right down by the ground. So if it is him doing that, I don't want to do it, but I might have to do something about that. Not sure what. I'm starting to think that he might be partially responsible for that. I might have to use something other than wood. I don't know. Now that I paid $90 for a couple of planks of wood siding, cedar siding. We'll slap it up and see how long it lasts, but I've seen him go in and out of there. It's like, oh shit. You know, you get these weeks off and you think about retirement, what it's going to be like, you know, living the retirement life. Yeah, I can't imagine. I envy those so much. Those that, you know, usually they work hard to the point where they can get out of the grind early enough in life to enjoy it. I don't think that'll be me, but just getting up every day and just kind of, you know, you can plan out your day or you don't. I think many people, I've worked in manufacturing most of my life, and I've known a lot of different people who could have retired fairly early in life. My dad did. I mean, my dad retired late 50s, just because of it's not as much because he could afford it, but he definitely could have worked a little longer. But because of he was with the same company for 40 years, 38 years. And he became management early on. He got into the management team pretty early on, like within his first 5 years there. Went from hourly to management. And it was a good company for a long time. He worked for Goodyear, so it was a tire plant right outside of Freeport, Illinois. They paid their, I mean, it was a union shop. They paid their employees well. They paid the salary. They took care of their salary employees pretty well. But it was just one of those situations where, you know, Goodyear, like many of the big corporations, they decided they did a complete, this was back in the Obama years, I believe. Shocker. Many companies started selling off plants and heading overseas or heading to Mexico. So a lot of plants were getting bought out from different companies. That's what happened with Kelly Springfield, Goodyear. And it was bought by Titan International, who owns them now. Much, much different culture. We'll just say that. Especially when it comes to the salary employees. As in started taking things away that these people enjoyed for quite a long time. Vacation time, you know, certain benefits, other benefits. And he was fortunate enough to where he was, you know, under Goodyear long enough. He had a decent pension and 401k. He decided, you know, he got out when the getting was good. Him and many others. And I'm really glad he did, because he got, you know, I don't know if you guys know, my dad passed away a little over a year ago. He was 74. So he had some good years, you know, him and my mom, they got to enjoy a lot of time together, that take some trips. That's why it's really important, you know, tell your kids if there's any way possible. I know a lot of kids these days, they want to go to college. They want those, you know, they want those administrative, non-physical jobs. And not all of them do. There's a lot of them that, you know, go to trade schools. That's what we need, is more and more kids to go to trade schools and learn a trade. We're hurting right now. And it's pretty obvious. Anyway, that's one thing I'm really thankful for. My dad got to retire early. And for many of us now, that's just not going to happen. I'll be working well through my 60s. I know that. So I'm going to try to stay in as good a shape as I can, so I can, when I do retire, at least have, you know, maybe 10, 15 good years. We'll see. I know you guys laugh. I'm smoking. Probably smoke about 3 of these a day, every day. Take care of myself. I stay active, at least try to stay somewhat active. That's my goal. Maybe I need to take up a worthwhile hobby other than smoking a pipe. Maybe I need to start learning how to make pipes. I can do that on the side. It's a side hustle when I retire. Anyway, I hope everyone has a great Thursday. Don't know if I'll be on later. I may. I don't know. You never know. All new subscribers, welcome to the channel. All of my loyals, love you all. It's almost Friday, so tomorrow's Friday, weekend's almost here. finish up this bowl. Probably go do my work training, get that out of the way. Maybe I'll be back out smoking another pipe before too long. But till next time, keep them lit.